Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 50 of our All the Mod 6 to the Sky Let's Play series, where today we've got some things to talk about. First off, just want to shout out some comments that we've gotten on the channel the past week, some tips and tricks that I have found helpful. First off, our friend Unpronounceable here mentioned that the shrinking device did get an update with the latest version of the pack, and you have to adjust your size inside of here. I had it at size 0, which you actually can't go to because I had made this prior to the update, and that's why we were falling through the blocks in the last couple episodes. When we go through, we were falling through the world because you have to change your size. So now we should be good to go there. We also have another comment from Unpronounceable about a regulator upgrade that we can use inside of our, where is it at? Our storage and automations for our coal, for our Botania. That way we're not dumping all of our coal into this ender chest. We're going to throw a regulator upgrade on here so that it only keeps so much in there, like maybe a stack of blocks of coal. We don't need, all of that. That's a ridiculously large amount. Let's see what else. Jacob Sierra mentioned that for our Maho Witch Farm, we're in a slime chunk, which is why our mob spawner was only getting slimes, which made sense. I didn't even think about that. And lastly, Morlin mentioned, because when we load into the world, every time we load into the world, we have an issue, and I have to come break our controller and replace it for it to pick up all our external storages. They recommended put a button, set it to only work without a redstone signal. If I hit this button, it cycles it. Boop. Don't even know why I never thought of that. Totally made sense. Works fantastically. And then all of our stuff shows up in our refined storage system. So yeah, pretty cool. Outside of that, thank you all for the comments. I do appreciate it. Like I said, it really does help out the channel because it's things that I don't, sometimes don't pay attention to or don't notice, and you guys do, and it really helps out when I can implement some of those things. So thank you. I appreciate it. Updates. As you can see here, our Maho, if we look up here, we have reached max Maho, 200,000 total. I AFK'd overnight and let this Maho Witch Farm run, and it's basically, just been running. And yeah, a couple optimizations I've made to this. I set up a sensor here from RF Tools to sense when there are only 10 witches in here. Kicks on this not gate from more red. So this is going to send out this sends out a redstone signal when it is higher than 10. And what the not gate does is it flips that signal. So when this is outputting, this side is not. And then when this side doesn't output, this side does, which kicks on our redstone link, which turns on our mob duplicator. That way we only ever have 10 witches in here because I burnt through all 7,000 buckets of essence that we had. Because it was just continuously spawning witches. And yeah, we ran out. We completely burnt through it all. Because I also set up over here, as you can see, a villager destructionator. And morbid as it is, I did not close the back off because I wanted the withered sail person to see what would happen if he ever crossed me. Yeah, so he is afraid of me because if we look at our Morgan, we now have 5,738.09 damage on there. And that is the max I could get before we ran out of that essence for duplication. So what we have under here is our mob duplicator. If we go down here, boop, mob duplicator with our villager, fully upgraded. We have our essence. We have our, flux networks. Set up this little platform because I didn't want, anything to push me out of the way from killing because I was going to set this up to AFK overnight. So I set this up so I could just, drop in here and not have to worry about that. Turn the switch on and it spawns villagers for me. Easy as that. And then we kill them and we get more damage on our sword. 5,738.69 damage. I also enchanted it. Sweeping Edge 8, Looting 7, Sharpness 8. It is Soulbound, Vorpal 7, and Beheading 6. So, yeah, I think that's going to replace our Unobtainium sword that we had. The only major difference between these two, other than obviously the ridiculous amounts of damage that it does, This one does ready slightly slower because this one has that lightweight intrinsic ability. So it just, it's slightly slower swing speed, 1.4 seconds versus, I don't even know. This reads different than this. This is 1.4 seconds. This one says 91.84, but that doesn't make any sense at all because it's quick. So, yeah. Anyway, that is that for our unobtainium sword. Thank you, sir. You served us well for the few episodes that you were around, but our Morgan, we had to do some things to get it, and I'm not proud of all the things that we had to do, but it's here. I'm happy we got it. And also, bonus benefit of this over Tinkers, I can be a samurai again and chop down our bamboo without having to, get my axe out. Tinkers, you need to fix that because my samurai roleplay, I just can't do it. I can't chop my bamboo. Yeah. So let's grab all this stuff and let's get started. So this week, what I want to work on is a couple things. First off, we need to finish off our goals from last week, automating fruit salad production. We have a ton of kiwis that we had planted last week, and we can automate feeding our auto sieves. So we're going to be doing that today. Along with that, we are going to start working towards the stuff that we need for the All the Mods star. Some maintenance tasks. I want to get all of the seeds planted for Power so that we can have these going so that we can, when we get to the point where we need to upgrade this, and we do need some nitro stuff for the N tier All the Mod star, we have the seeds ready to go. Also want to get diamond seeds up because diamonds, out of all of our resources, diamonds are probably the lowest that we have. Like if we look at emeralds, we have about 1.3 thousand. We just don't get that many diamonds from our auto sieve. And I mean, 666 diamonds is nothing to scoff at, but we want more. So we can set up diamond seeds. We're going to get into environmental core, and we're going to set this up, and we'll probably set this up in the end. This takes forever, absolutely forever to tier up. So we are going to start this now. I probably should have started this episodes ago, many episodes ago, like as soon as we absolutely could have. But hey, it is what it is. It takes forever for this to tier up as you go through, and we have to get to the highest tier, I believe it is. Environmental. Let's see, where are these things? Yes, we need the Zerothium Void Miner for the All the Mod star to make this thing, the pulsating black hole. So we need to get this going and then be paying attention and upgrading it. Outside of that, I also think I want to work on getting maybe set up a bigger reactor. I've never played with it before. Not that we necessarily need the power. Our power reactor produces pretty decently at what? 25,000 RF a tick. But I kind of want to play with the bigger reactors and see how bigger we can go. Like filling up a maximum compact machine. Unpronounceable in the comments mentioned that he did that, so why not? Let's try it. Let's see how it works and how much power we can actually generate just burning through the tons and tons of uranium that we have, 10,000 uranium. Then after that, we're going to work on automating the wither and concrete and stuff, working towards getting, all the mod star. So I think this will fill us up for this week. We'll see what happens, where we end up. Let's get started. Okay, so first things first, fruit salad. Let's go ahead and teach the system how to make this. Actually, not. First things first, let's get this regulator upgrade installed. So that way we're not burning through all our coal, because bigger reactors does require the coal to make graphite. And we still have a lot of coal, like 18,500, but that's the advantage of being in a skyblock where we have infinite resource production. But still, let's not be wasteful. Oh, I also wanted to point out, if you look at our Maho now, we're at 199,935. When I go into this, it's going to start dropping. Even though I have the area chunk loaded for the other spawner, or where our Maho spawner is, it's one of these chunks. It stops spawning all the mobs for some reason. And so our Maho can drain pretty quickly. Granted, we have 200,000, so it's not that big of a deal, but yeah, just something to keep in mind. If you see it dropping, it's because the witches stop spawning. Now, how do you work? Regulator upgrade. Does this allow me to then put if I say, okay, coal blocks, I only want 64 coal blocks in here. Does this allow me to add a number to this? It does. Okay. So then we can take all of these back out. And we can keep only the 64 in there. We don't have to worry about, all this extra coal. I like that. Is that a new part of refined storage or yeah, look, that almost doubled our coal. I don't know if I ever remember the regulator upgrade being a thing. So unless it's new or I mean, it's possible. I'm just a dingus and just never paid attention and noticed it. But yeah. Also, another update. I did go to Britannia, set up our TerraSteel agglomeration thing. I did say I was going to do that. So we set this guy up, made a TerraSteel, which was, it's just TerraSteel is super simple. It's just mana steel, mana pearl, and a mana diamond. Toss it on top of there. Give it about half a mana pool's worth of mana. You got a TerraSteel. And I made a botany pot, one of the hopper botany pots. Not recommended. They don't work too well. It's not any faster than our pedestal upgrade and everything. Like, I thought botany pots were supposed to be like super OP in this pack, which is why they have such a difficult recipe, but I think they don't. So also, these guys have been spawning around from Ars Nouveau. It's new. They kind of get on my nerves a little bit sometimes because they push me out of the way, which is why I had to build that little platform thing around our villager slaughter thing, because we had those Drigmies spawning everywhere here, and they would just, run up and push me out of the way. And so I had to build that so that they couldn't do it. Anyway, okay. Regulator upgrade installed. Let's go ahead and get our fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. And we're going to use kiwis for this. So let's go find some kiwis. What are you? Nether bananas. Interesting. But we're using kiwis. And we are going to set this to be an exact recipe. I do have a cutting board in the system, correct? Yes. And since it doesn't have NBT data, it doesn't have durability, this one cutting board will serve the purpose for all of these. Unlike with Mystical Agriculture, we couldn't do upgrading inside of refined storage because the NBT data changes the item, doesn't work. So yeah, no NBT data, good to go. Let's get some more patterns made. Oh, look, genius past me already did it. Let's go ahead and craft another set of 60. Let's do 62 of those because having those 2 extra is going to be bothering me. So we'll just do that. And we have our pattern for fruit salad. It does use exact mode, so it's only going to use kiwis to make this. And now if we go in here and we say, hey, I want some fruit salad, yummy, yummy, make 10 of them. You made me a liar. I cannot believe you just did this. You son of a gun made me out to be a liar. You don't have NBT data. You should be working. You shouldn't be needing those. That means what we're going to have to do is set up a RF Tools crafter just to make our fruit salad. Oh, RF Tools, Minecraft, or Refined Storage, Minecraft. Yeah, you drive me nuts a little bit sometimes, just saying. And look, now we're going to have 1 extra pattern because it's going to be messed up. All right, let's get our cutting board. We have our crafter. Let's get some kiwis. And we got a whole setup process to do. Okay, let's go ahead and pop into our storage and automations and find somewhere to set this up. I think right in top of this one, we are no longer able to keep this area looking as nice as I would like. So, hey, it is what it is. Let's pop this in here. We're going to say recipe of fruit salad, but not you, not you, you and you. Go here. You did the thing that you weren't supposed to do. Okay. You, excuse me, you and you. Results go to the output, but remaining items like the buckets will stay. Yes, apply. So if we put this in here and we put these in here, we will have fruit salad made. Okay, cool. That's what we need. So we got fruit salad automated. That's easy enough. What we could do even is put a crafter onto this and say, hey, fruit salad is made just by putting kiwis into this. And then, yeah, let's do that. So let's get a crafter. We could still have a pattern, but it's just going to be slightly different how we have this set up here. but we'll just say kiwi fruit salad is made by dumping kiwi into this. And then fruit salad comes out. Refined storage doesn't need to know what this process is like. And so then we need a importer and some cable. And then that way we're not making like, ridiculous amounts of fruit salad. We'll put this on fast mode too. And then one more cable to hook this guy up. And let's pop out of here. And then we can make fruit salad. We're going to say the recipe for fruit salad is this, but no cutting board. Kiwi. 2 kiwi. Something like that. And then if we go to fruit salad, and this is a processing, darn it, not 64. Oh my goodness. 2 equals fruit salad. There we go. Set it to processing. 2 kiwi equals a fruit salad. And then if we go back into there, or we use our, fancy crafter manager, put this in here into this crafter. Now if we say, okay, fruit salad, I want 32 of those. It's going to put in 64, and we should start seeing it come in. Yes, there we go. So there we go. Now we can craft fruit salad. We could put speed upgrades onto the, where are we at? The importer if we really needed to, but I don't honestly think it's going to be necessary ultimately because of reasons that we will get into right now. All right, so let's grab a cyclic user, item user. I think that's what we're going to want is a item user. Right click activation using any item. I believe that's what we're going to need. We're going to need our fruit salad. And then we are going to need a point, flux point. Perfect. And we're going to need to set up like a, importer or exporter to export the fruit salad into this, but we'll get there in a moment. So what we need to do is set up the item user to be facing these dudes. So there we go. Okay. So then we can put a flux point on this guy, give him some power, and give him a fruit salad. Does not require redstone, and it worked. So now he has a speed boost of 7.75. And the nice thing is it will not use the fruit salad unless it can. So we're not going to have to worry about it, right clicking. If we fill this up with 64 in each of these users, we're not going to have to worry about it, just constantly dumping into there because it won't. So yeah, it's nice. So basically what we need to do is get 3 more item users. We need to get some importer or exporters. And I think that's pretty much it. So item user from Cyclic, what do you need? We need magma blocks. Okay. 3 of those. We need 6 tripwire and 3 dispensers. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. Oh, actually, I didn't even need 3. You only need 2. Duh. So then I have to place these strategically, which is not like that. And I don't know if there's a way to rotate them. So this is going to kind of be a pain. Can these be rotated? Because I need to place them like that. Ah, it worked. Perfect. Take our power. We'll put the power here and then get some power cables. Wrong. There and there. Get our morphing tool. Where are you, sir? Here you are. Bam and bam. And we are going to call this our sieve feeders. And they'll fill up on their power. It's already used 3 of that fruit salad, but like I said, we have plenty of the fruit salad. So then what we want to do is get importers set up on these to import the fruit salad. So let's get, or we could use an interface. Instead of setting up 3 importers, just 1 interface that keeps it in stock. That'll work. And then we can extract from those with these guys. But what we don't want is this connection to happen. Bam. Okay. And you probably did fill up with stuff. Yes. But that's okay. Easily fixable. Okay. So then export, and then we need a cable. I don't have any on hand, but I do have them in my backpack. This thing is creating items so fast that it's dumping into the world. Let's get upgrades. Let's just go ahead and get improved. We can make 64 of those. That's more than enough. That way, we can speed these guys up, because now that we're going to speed them up, we have this backstuffing issue, which means it's doing this thing where it's dumping into the world, which, you know, we don't want that to happen. So, yeah, and that put that online, right? Yes. Okay. So then we just need fruit salad. Give me a fruit salad. And then we want a crafting card. Quicklier than that. There we go. Look at all this stuff that we're picking up. Like I said, it's getting backstuffed, so we need to get this up and running fairly quickly. And we're going to say you're going to export fruit salad. And you can just export fruit salad until all these fill up. That's no big deal. Let's get these upgrades applied to these. Where is my upgrades? That was you. That way this doesn't keep happening. Bam, bam. Bam. So now you should be extracting much faster. Yes, once this back stuff clears, it'll be okay. Okay, cool. And it should be able to keep up. So now if I take these guys and I say, hey, always on, and we have that set to a usage of 20 ticks. Yeah, that's fine. That should be more than enough. You are speed boosted. You are not. You do not have any fruit salad. That one's filling up on its fruit salad first. Okay. So it's filling this one up first. It's not, we could set round robin up on this, which is probably what I need to do. Let's go ahead and put one of these upgrades in there. Sir, there you go. And then round robin. There we go. So now it'll put one in here, put one in here, put one in here. Then it'll should work. Yes, yes. Okay, so cool. That is automated feeding of our auto sieves. You know, they've been working over here for quite a long time without any food. You know, they've been hungry. These guys, they've been putting work in. Now these guys, we don't need to auto sieve. Like our soul sand one, it literally burns through the soul sand immediately as soon as we get it. So we need to figure out there's better ways for us to automate soul sand, especially now that we have the nether essence. We can automate soul sand, or we'll just make bulk soul sand if we really wanted to with that. But our witchwater soul sand production is okay. Our crushed gemstones just getting us chorus flower and ender pearls, so we don't need to worry about this one getting speeded. We have a lot of ender pearls, like 4.1 thousand. I don't know if we're going to need more than that many ender pearls. And then same thing with our nether. We have like tons of quartz and all that stuff. So these guys were okay. It was these guys who were producing actual resources and stuff like redstone or diamonds and things that I wanted to get auto sieved. And look, this is still backing up. All right, let's go ahead and get a, let's go ahead and we'll just go max. And by max, I mean, where is the ultimate pipe upgrade? Just give me that. You got that. This one produces a lot of stuff. And look, it's dumping out into the world. So you get that as fast as you absolutely can. Yeah. We ain't messing around anymore. Where's my dank? I just realized I don't have my dank on me. I put it away. That is not cool. I was wondering why I had these dark oak slabs showing up in my inventory. Okay, cool. All right, so that is that taken care of. And we have automated these guys to get to their food, so they are no longer hungry. Everything is working as it should. Yes, we have fruit salad being built up. It's round robining, so we could put a speed upgrade on the interface or on the importer here for the where's it at? This guy. Because what's happening is the interface is requesting one at a time. And so it'll put one in here, do the thing, put one in here, do the thing, put one in, do the thing as it needs to. Not that big of a deal, to be honest. We could have set our recipe that, 6 fruit salad makes 1 so that it makes 3 extra at a time, but it's not a big deal. As you can see, our Maho, like I said, is dropping down because we've been spending some time in a compact machine. If we go back over to this Maho witch farm real quick, we'll see we have very few witches. It's really weird. They only spawn when I'm either in here or out here, even though that's a mob duplicator and it is chunk loaded. I even tried putting a chunky turtle from compact machines in here because that'll keep it chunk loaded, things like that. It just doesn't want to work if I'm in another compact machine. And it's because they're over 1,000 blocks away, but they're chunk loaded, so it should still be spawning mobs. I don't know what's going on with that one, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, but that takes care of that. So we should now be getting more resources. So what I'm going to do in between episodes, because you guys have seen me make seeds before, these are pretty easy. It just requires us to get some of the blazing crystal and then the Imperium. So we'll go ahead and work. I'll get the blazing crystal seeds and the diamond seeds made. It just requires supremium, so it's kind of expensive in that regard, but it just requires some diamonds, and then we can plant up some diamond seeds. The neotic and the spirited, we have not yet made neotic or spirited crystals in this pack yet, so we will automate that, set it up in the system, get those going. Actually, you know what? We have time to do that now. That way I can get those started in between episodes and we don't have to worry about it. So neotic crystals, the recipe for that is a diamond, 300,000 RF makes neotic crystal. Not too bad. Spirited is the same. Spirited crystal, sorry. That is, you make... The usage of you makes recipe of you. There we go. That's an emerald with 1,000,000 RF. Makes a spirited crystal. So we take those and we put them into our... Where's it at? Energizing orb. There we go. So we just need 4 of each of those. So if we get at power crystal, if I just request 4 of these and 4 of these... That should be no problem, other than it's going to take a while for the RF to be pumped into these, because these are not necessarily the fastest in the world. So it'll take some time, but I'll let those go. And then I will make the seeds in between episodes, get them planted so that we have them started and everything. Like I said, you guys have seen me make the seeds before. Super easy. Spirited crystals, supremium, some seed base. Bada bing, bada boom. We got the seeds made. So... yeah, anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, we got some Fae running around here too. I like the Fae. They can be a little bit annoying when I'm trying to talk and they're doing their little crinkly thingy. But hey, enjoyed the episode. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. Honestly, episodes where we get more comments and more engagement on the episode, we tend to see more views. It's just the way YouTube works. The algorithm is a fickle beast. So, yeah, anyway, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.